Peace and love, African family. Peace, love, and sunlight. This is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa family, and I'm coming to you live under our Mogumo tree family in Kenya. I'm live under the tree right now. And I just want to share some history about this tree from the top of my head that I heard about and I read about this tree family. So I'm actually under this tree. I normally come here to exercise in the morning, and while I was exercising one morning, I always see this tree, but I never know what it is. And I heard a lot of history about the Mugumo tree in Kenya, but I never know what the tree looks like, family. So I am blessed. I am highly favored to actually know this tree now for myself, family, and know the history about it. And as you know, guys, I'm a part of the Kikuyu tribe. When I'm in Kenya, when I'm in Ghana, I'm a part of the Ashanti tribe and the other tribe. I can't remember the name. The Ewe tribe and the Ga tribe and stuff. So we try to come back and we try to reconnect with our history and our past, and we're gonna actually inject the DNA in our kids to rebirth and come back. Just like the Burkina Faso president, with Thomas Sankara, we're just coming back. If it's 100 years, we're gonna come back and we're gonna do Jah work, and the order of Africa must restore. And so shall it be in the beginning, where life starts. So shall it be in the end, family. It's just nature, guys. And as you know, for me, God is nature and nature is God. And family, I just want to make this video and actually educate you guys about the Mugumo tree in Kenya, just some history. And as you know, for me, these three things that is important in my life is money, history, no, health, history, and then money. Those are the three things that come, and we put nature and put God first, and everything else will come after, family. So that's just my philosophy. Everything is nature, everything is God, and everything is actually in the universe that you cannot see, but you only can it's actually in your spirit, it's actually in your DNA, it's spiritual, it's in your consciousness. It's long before you was here, the universe was here, and and we come and we all got to go back to where we came from, and the rebirth, and to restore what life was before, family. So guys, let's get into this. And and as I said, guys, there's so much history that I heard about this. If you was like from Kenya, and Mount Kenya is Zion already, family. So when you start to you're reading the Bible and you come and you see a mountain in Africa, and you start to realize that there was some people back before the Kikuyu tribe and the Meru tribe and the Maasai tribe and stuff. This tree is actually secret to their tribe, to actually them family. This is what the elders in Kenya will actually pray to this tree and actually look to Mount Kenya. Before colonization, before Christianity, before all kind of things, this is what the people used to do. This is the tree they used to actually sacrifice goats, whatever, just like in the Bible, family. It's just like in the Bible, and it's just like how they take the African history and turn it around and flip it around and put it in a book. And some colonizer called King James rewrite African stories with colonizer name, because I'm surprised all of these stories and things actually happen in Africa. So how can it be attached to some colonizer name, James, John, Paul, all kind of things, and this name is not in Africa? Every African name you know about is actually unique. You never hear it before. It's some long name. It's some name that not even pronounced in English. That an Englishman can't even pronounce it. And this is why they changed Kenya, because they couldn't pronounce Mount Kenyaga or whatever, if you know the history, comment, family. So they changed it to Kenya because they can't pronounce. And most of what happened, even Africa never named Africa. Is the colonizer who actually colonized Africa, call it his name was Africanus, and you call it Africa. So there was a name before, before that, and you can research it. It's on the internet, you can research that, family. So these are just small piece of history that we have to use to guide us, family. We have to use this history to actually guide us into the future, family, because you don't know where if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going, and it's crazy. So guys, these are just the things that I just really want to share with you guys. And the Mogumo tree is like it can live for century, family. Life expectancy is like for centuries. And and there was a story that my wife was telling me the story that when the colonizer came to Kenya, a Mogomo tree fall. When a Mogomo tree fall, it can mean good and it can mean bad. So when the colonizer was coming to Kenya, a lot of Mogomo trees was falling like that. Just falling for no reason. And that was a time that that something bad is gonna happen to Kenya. And when the Mogomo tree actually fall again, that's when Kenyatta and everybody, they realize that this is time for the colonizer to mauma. Mauma mean get out in Kikuyu, and that's the reason why the Kikuyu is like the founding fathers of Kenya, because they are the one that would never support this type of thing, and they formed the uprising called the Mauma, and actually help actually help Kenya to get their their freedom. And even to let guys, like Jamaica was a part of Africa freedom. And I said Jamaica is like it's the most popular culture, it's the most popular country in the entire world. There's no country that is more popular than Jamaica. And that's the reason why when these YouTubers go to Jamaica, they get so much views, because Jamaica is the most popular country in the world. There's no culture like Jamaica culture, and it's all African culture, family. It's just one culture, family. So there was like this judge, like Queen's Counsel, Dudley Thompson he was the one in those times help Kenyatta, Kwame Nkrumah and all those people, help them with the law system, that the British law system, to actually get them freedom. After the fighting, you have to use the law, and the colonizer create the law, so it's kind of hard. So you have to, there's so much things you have to do, family. So that was just it, family. So the Mogumo tree, if you're uncircumcised, they say that you shouldn't go under this tree. It's a very, and this tree only can actually benefit someone who actually understand the tree. If you don't understand the tree, it won't maybe benefit you, because because you don't know what you don't know. But once you understand the power of the tree and stuff, you'll get your blessing from the tree, because God is nature and nature is God, family. So I just, anything else I want to talk about this tree. My wife know a lot about this tree, and she have a lot of history that she know about it and stuff. And you cannot just cut down this tree like a regular cut down. You have to do a sacrifice around it first, and then you cut it down. So there's a lot of history about this tree, and by just using your common sense, guys, you know that this tree is something special about this tree, family. As you can see, it's like this, and this tree is like this, family. As you can see, it's like this. The Mogumo tree, and there's so many trees in this place, family. This is like, as you can see, it's very big. It's very big, family. So I just want to share this tree, family. So when you see this tree, the Mogumo tree, it's the tree of life, the tree of God, and this is a tree that our ancestors used to go and actually sacrifice under this tree, family. I'll ask my wife to give me more. I've never heard about those tribes in Kenya. I'll ask my wife, family. Yeah, family. So this is the tree, guys. This is the tree, and every morning I come here to exercise under this tree. Every morning I come here to exercise under this tree, family, and I do my workout under this tree, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, family, and hope you can research about the Mogumo tree. It's Mugumo, Mogumo. It's the Mogumo tree. So guys, like, share and comment on this video. Let me know your thoughts. And it's just a history on the top of my head. I don't know it all. So if you know more about this tree, and if you're an elder, and you know an elder, and your elder is your grandfather, your great grandfather know about this tree, ask him some information about the Mogumo tree and comment it below. I want to know, family. I want to know more about this tree, And my goal is to actually meet an elder here in Kenya, so we can talk more about this tree. I can go here and do some sacrifice and get my blessing. And and as you know, guys, for me it's just culture and connecting back with the true way of of how we used to live back then before all of this colonization, all of this madness. So, you know what I mean? And the only way you can do this is to actually get some information from the elder. So if you have any connection to any elder and stuff, and the only tribe is like the Kikuyu tribe. They're like the founder of this thing. So they are the one who actually actually know about these things, family. So guys, this is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa family. Like, share, comment. I appreciate you for watching, and let us know your thoughts, and let us know if you have the information about this information. I want to know. I want to learn from you. This is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa. One love. God bless. I'm out. EA family, I have my wife with me now, and she's from the Kikuyu tribe of people. And this is the Mogumo tree behind me right here, as you can see. So she's just gonna actually, and there's a few more here, as you can see, there's a few more here. Let me show you. That's one there, right?
No, this one behind us.
Oh, this one behind us. That's the one I did the video about. As you can see, guys, that's the Mogumo tree right there. So she's gonna actually teach us a little history about this Mogumo tree, right?
What is it called in English?
I don't know. Fig tree? Okay, fig tree.
Why do you think in Gara the market is called fig tree? Because there are a lot of Mogumo trees.
Okay.
Yeah. Now what do you want to know about Mogumo tree? Well, Mogumo tree is just sacred. It's a sacred tree where, the Kikuyu Council of Elders normally, back then they used to go and pray there. Still, even today, they're still the ones who have not been colonized. Like, they don't go to church. They believe that's where their God is. Yeah. And they pray there facing Mount Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah. The tree, what I know, I'm just saying what I know, okay? And I stand to be corrected if I miss out on something, or I miss what? I misquote. So, boys are not allowed to go near the tree because it's sacred. And by boys, I don't mean small boys. I mean even a 30-year-old who is still a boy. I mean a 50-year-old who is a boy. You know what I mean by that? If you are uncircumcised, you are considered a boy in our culture.
Okay.
But then, when you've circumcised, of course you've transited, there's that transition from being a boy to becoming a man.
Okay.
So of course, if you have not naniod, if you've not circumcised, you are still a boy. Even if you're 80-year-old, you are a boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're not allowed to go near the tree, and also women. Well, I don't know what I'm doing next to it.
I just feel like it's just, if you don't know her, if you know her, I don't know.
But I know, yeah. So you're not supposed to go near it, or rather the women were not going there, especially when the men are doing the
maybe that is the thing, when you're doing the sacrifice or something.
Yeah. If the tree falls down, for it to be cut down, like into pieces, you see it has fallen itself down.
Yeah.
It has to be begged. If that's the word I should use. It has to be like the men have to do sacrifice, and not just any other man.
Okay, yeah.
Our Kikuyu Council of Elders, they have their way of doing the tradition. They do sacrifice. They in the tree. They burn. They slaughter, of course, a lamb. Yeah.
So a lamb is like a goat.
Actually, a goat, not a lamb, right? The baby of a goat. Yeah. And we have different classes of goats that I can't explain right now. You see, like when we are going for traditional wedding, you asked for a goat.
Or it has to be a male goat.
It has to be a male goat. And they have their names. You understand?
Billy goat.
Well, there are those Kikuyu names that I won't mention right now.
So it's a different type of goat?
No, it's just a regular goat.
So you know the name different?
I don't know. The men who go to buy know how to check it. Because like if I'm to do a traditional wedding and I go and I say it's for a traditional wedding, they will know. This is good, this one is not good, like that.
Ah.
But at my level, I can't know. Even I
Ah.
doubt my mother knows too. Yeah, but the men who have been there, they know what it nanios, right? So for the tree to be cut, it has to be done sacrifice.
Okay.
Also, if it has, I remember at one point, my boss back then wanted to build somewhere, and there were a few mugumo trees.
Mm-hmm.
So the men have to be called the Kiku Council of Elders.
Mm-hmm.
The men that have been, I don't know whether to say certified to be ordained to do the specific task.
Mm-hmm.
They have to come with the goats and do sacrifice for them
Okay.
for the trees to be cut.
Mm-hmm.
After the tree is cut, that wood is not normally
Used to cook or
To
do
cook or
do
anything.
You have to dump it somewhere.
I don't know what it's done to. God, I can't remember that part.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you don't use it.
Okay.
What else?
And you were saying that
During the time of colonialism. So we had a prophet. He's called what? When I remember the name, I'll put it down. We have our prophet, or we had one at that time back in the days. We used to call Muzungu Nyakero. Nyakero means white.
In Kikuyu.
Yeah, Nyakero.
Okay.
Yeah, means white, and it was during that era that the Muzungu was coming to colonize.
Okay.
Mugumo tree fell, and definitely being from the Kikuyu tribe, the prophet,
Mm-hmm.
he could tell, he had prophesied that the tree will fall down, and that marked an era of that people should get ready.
Mm-hmm.
The white man is coming. And eventually the white man came. They fought. Again, it fell down after I don't know whatever period that they fought for, how long, until we got independence. And when it was time for the Nyakero to get out of Kenya, you know, Mau Mau tribe.
Out.
Mau Mau means uma, get out. Yeah. So when they knew, well, the tree fell again. Another tree fell down, and it was prophesied that it will fall down when it nears the time for
Independence.
for the Muzungu to get out of the country. Yeah, and that's how things fell into place. Also, when Kenyatta died, a tree also fell. When our first president.
So it's
died.
like anywhere there in the country, and a trees fell. It come on the news.
It can mean anything. Yeah. Even there's another
Anywhere
lady.
in Kenya, you see after a tree fall.
Even there's another lady. The tree, I don't know whether it was outside. It's somewhere in Muranga, where we also have a lot of. Actually, we have a lot of those trees in Muranga.
In the Kikuyu areas.
Yeah, that's central. So the tree had entered its roots inside this woman's house, and it's of course breaking down the house. So she was saying that she's really hoping that it means well. It can mean well or bad.
Or bad, okay.
Because you see, it meant bad for the Muzungu is coming. It meant well that the Muzungu is going away. Again, it meant bad that our first president died.
Yeah, family. So I'm just giving this actually history. I'm
sure I've not said much, so I'm very sure people might come in the comment section and say I'm not informed. That is what I know. So if you know better, if you know what I've left out, feel free to write on the comment section. So
and I don't want to
perfect, so.
And I don't want to wait till one of these Mugumo tree fell down before before the Mwango refund me my money. I don't want to wait. Yeah, family. So I hope you like the video. I hope you actually know about the sacred tree. And so like, share and comment on the video and let us know your thoughts. We are out.